He thought that you were there to blow up his spot. He then pulled Exhibit aside and asked Exhibit to get you out of the party.
I mean, I feel like it would be the letter B because there's not too many labels that start with a B, and, you know, Bad Boy Records is Diddy's label. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, following everything that came out about Diddy, Kareen has filled in the blanks in regards to her time around him. She said in an interview that his parties were like The Great Gatsby. Men in tuxedos, topless women in angel wings, champagne and synchronized swimmers on the outside, with group sex in the bathrooms and pills being passed around on the inside. I also think it's important to note that Kareen did say she wasn't one of his victims, but she did see some things. There probably is a ton more info to speculate on inside of this book, but like I said, I didn't read it. So if you're interested in the tales of a video vixen from the early 2000s, feel free to check it out. And another person who I mentioned earlier, who has talked about Diddy a lot throughout their career, is Wendy Williams. After Cassie and Diddy had a split in 2015, which I covered in my previous video, Wendy Williams went on her show and talked about it, saying some interesting things about the situation. She was covering Diddy cheating on Cassie, Cassie going to South Africa to avoid Diddy and to shoot a movie, but Wendy actually spoke on Diddy being able to pop up on Cassie whenever he wants to, which in retrospect is kind of scary to think about. And I can't show the clip because of copyright, but basically what Wendy was saying is that after Cassie went to South Africa, that it was sketchy for her because Diddy was so rich he could literally just buy a plane, fly over to South Africa, pay off the person at the front desk, and pop up on her whenever he wanted. She then talked about Diddy being spotted with his ex coming out of a sex store, and the way that Diddy was with women in general.
And one more thing, they said to me, well, Wendy, do you ever think Puffy will settle down? And I said, yeah, like most men who think they're playboys when they're young, somewhere around 68 to 78 years old. When he needs help with his applesauce, yeah, he'll pick one and settle down, and that'll be that. But right now, no, I don't think he will. And I think that he's like leading this playboy lifestyle where he's got these women in his life, like Cassie will be back.